Welcome. Well, you're at home with Jim and Joy, and you are an important part of our EWTN family. And we are delighted that you have welcomed us into your home. We certainly would love to hear from you, so send us an email with a question or a comment to jimandjoy@ewtn.com. Today, we have two very exciting and very busy people. They are Rob and Sam Fatzinger. They are authors of a great book.
Yes.
A Catholic Guide to Spending Less and Living More. And this great book is available at ewtnrc.com. And why did they write this book? They're going to tell us their great story. They are the parents of 14, right? And so they had to manage money. And as we all do in marriage, we all need to manage our finances. Even if you're a single person, you need to manage your money. You need to be a good steward of all the resources that God has blessed you with.
We need to manage, but many of us don't.
Right.
That's the point.
Right.
Yeah, and I love what they speak about being intentional about what you're doing and knowing what you're doing and calculating properly. And Joy, you mentioned, we usually ask people coming on, tell us about your apostolate and about your work and how would you describe it. We never had anybody say, the description of our apostolate is this: we are parents of 14 kids and 9 grandkids so far.
So far, that's
and
right.
so they said, yeah, that's our thing in life, the love of life, the love of family. And so they're going to be sharing with us, as you said, just real practical, experienced, vision regarding finances, key things you really need to know, and then practical application of how you live this out, and also about passing a legacy of stewardship on to your children and generations to come. This should be a part of our Christian Catholic discipleship. The Bible speaks a lot, especially the New Testament, about finances. Because where your treasure is, so is your heart. What are we doing with the treasures of our time and our talents, our finances? What are we doing with those? Let's live intentionally and glorify the Lord generation to generation. A Catholic guide to spending less and living more. Sam and Rob Ratzinger, we'll be right back with them. Plenty more to come. Please don't go away.
Welcome back. Well, you're at home with Jim and Joy, and today our guests are Rob and Sam Fatzinger. They're authors of a great book, A Catholic Guide to Spending Less and Living More. Advice from a debt-free family of 16. And this book is available at ewtnrc.com. You can visit their website, FATZ, F-A-T-Z, fam.com. Well, look at you two, sitting here without a care in the world, right? Managing money, 14 children, 9 grandchildren, choose to live on one income, right? This is 2021. Have you two lost your minds, right? How could it be? We want you to tell our family about your story, a little bit about your story, and then why you decided to write this book. And why should our whole EWTN family listen to the great things you have to say? Tell us.
Well, first, thank you for having us.
Yeah, so exciting. I feel like we really are. This whole adventure has been, we've been praying for God's will in our life and where He's asking us to use our wisdom that we've had and the Holy Spirit to lead us to whatever ministry. And so it kind of all started when we got engaged. We had no money, and we felt like God was asking us to be open to His will, to trust Him. We didn't know what that meant 32 years ago. And it brought about us getting pregnant on our honeymoon and us opening our business at only being married for less than a year and putting it all in God's hands, and then knowing that whatever he had in store for our life, that was it. But having that openness to his will meant having him be in charge of our finances. But being good stewards, that meant we had to, be good stewards of his money and using what he was giving us to be open to, tithing and living simply and helping others on the path. God always would give back tenfold, even though we hardly had a lot, just sharing what we did have.
Yeah, well, you're really a prophetic couple for this time, but it seems pretty simple, the things that you're doing. Lord, here's our marriage. We consecrate ourselves to you. We're open to life, whatever you desire for us. And the whole area of finances. I mean, life, issue and reality, and what you're doing, what God's done with you, and the whole financial reality. And so you're really called for such a time as this. So in the midst of 14 children and 9 grandchildren, you're just kind of hanging out and have time to write a book. A Catholic guide to spending less and living more. So why? Why would you make the time? I mean, you got enough to do with your family and keeping your head above water, I would think, and you take time to write a book like this.
Well, yeah, we were very busy. We were asked to write it. We talked for years about writing it, a book, but we weren't sure what. And then we were contacted about writing a book because of our debt-free story and the large amount of children we have.
Yes.
So we wound up writing it. We made the time and wrote it together, and edited each other's. And
That sounds like fun.
During COVID.
and it was there were stressful times editing each other's work and this and that. But you're right about, you mentioned a simple. It's actually a simple concept in a way. I mean, it's save more, spend less. I mean, it's not, the concepts aren't super difficult to understand, but you have to have the will or the discipline to implement. Just like a diet or exercise program or your prayer life. I mean, it's not overly complicated.
Right.
Well, usually marriages come with one's a spender, one's a saver. So how are you guys? Or are you both savers? Or did you become those people because you had to?
Yeah.
Tell us your story.
Where were you when you started? What were you always knew all this, and where are you now? Or
Everyone asked us about what was your plan, what was your system, and you're right, you did. You nailed it with the word simple. It was survival. It was keep the tiny humans alive and just live simply, because our goal was that I would be able to stay home with the kids, and so it was just I would do anything to do that. Cloth diapers. Not shop, simple vacations, all this.
Clothesline.
Using a clothesline, which
Simple things.
Yeah.
and all those little things, and we would look for more ways to find, spending less, because we knew that being open to life could be 2 kids, could be 10 kids.
Right.
And since we had, so far so good, as the babies kept coming, I kept saying, I'm so grateful that the Lord's plan was my plan, because ever since 2nd grade, I wanted to be a mom. And even though that was countercultural, I didn't want to be irresponsible. I wanted to be open to life, but I also wanted to be able to take care of the children and the finances. So if that meant, buying inexpensive cuts of meat or not buying extra things, whether it was snacks or fancy clothes or new shoes, then I was going to do whatever I could to live the life I had always dreamed about.
Yeah.
As you're saying that, which again sounds so prophetic in our time, because it seems like there's nothing, many people can't deny themselves and just have expectations and so on. I'm thinking of the Lord's words to his, apostles and others, kind of sell all that you have and give your money to the poor and follow me. So what we're talking about of having a degree of income isn't even all that radical, right? I mean, you have something, God's just asking us to live simply, that others may simply live. And so, when we started out as well, we didn't have much, and we still don't have all that much. But you can have an attitude in that, well, why do I need a budget? Why do I need to do anything? I have so little. And we fell into that. We only make so much. Well, we got to eat, and we got to just make sure we have so much coming in, going out to food. But there are other issues, that you bring up in the book in terms of saving, in terms of giving, in terms of things just beyond day to day, because they're going to happen.
Yes, yeah, and we when we first got married, we did not have a lot either, and so I basically created a simple budget. It started out as survival, and then then we got a little more income would come in, and we could plan a little bit. And we started out married. We did start saving right away. So when the dishwasher broke, or the car needed an alternator,
Right.
We didn't have to pull out the credit card. We could pay cash for it. So we did start that early on.
Yeah.
That was one we got money for our wedding, and instead of buying furniture for the house, we basically started an emergency fund early on.
And that's perfect. And so many people don't have that discipline, and they believe that they have to have everything that the world has to offer. And we don't know, and that's why it's interesting about your formation, because people don't know how to be content with little. So you're the youngest of how many?
I'm the youngest of 9.
Okay.
And that being, like, my mom and dad, were much older of my friends. So their parents actually were growing up during the Depression. So we learned, my way of life, I didn't know any different. Even though my older brothers and sisters, they'll say, you have no idea how good you had it, the being the baby. But just, make do without, take what you have and fix it or whatever. And I am so grateful that we started off not having a lot, because our entire life was just in God's hands. And he kept telling us to trust. We weren't sure what that meant, but God kept coming through for us. Things that, we don't believe in, happenstance or any of that. It's all God. But, getting a really great deal on a house, somebody donating us a car because they didn't need it anymore.
Right.
I mean, God didn't say, in this many years, you're going to get this. And
Right.
then we actually live in the town we grew up in, and I always wanted to live in this, one neighborhood. And my mom had always taught us, you always buy the worst house in the nicest neighborhood. And we always wanted to be in this neighborhood. And no matter how much I kept begging Rob, can't we buy this one? He's like, no, we can't afford it. Not time, not time. And then one day we got this amazing, miraculous foreclosure in the neighborhood that I wanted.
Definitely the worst house in the neighborhood. It was a fixer-upper.
And it was on a court with a big backyard. I mean, this house was made for us, besides the fact that it was falling apart. And through, and I love that Rob was that was the time.
Right.
And the best thing about our story was that every time we started making a little bit more money, when we stopped having the Christian bookstore that we owned, and Rob got what we call a real job, with vacation and sick leave, all the things that when you have your own business you don't have, we just kept living the same.
Yeah.
That was our magic recipe. We didn't oh, now we can buy paper towels. It was let's still just stay on the task, because we didn't know that our child was going to have a lot of medical issues. We were going to have to, and then another child with medical issues, or a car, or a big trip that we had to take.
Yeah.
And the nice thing about that is, because we were living simply, and Rob had this emergency fund, we could do things unexpectedly, again, these large medical bills, because that is probably the biggest
Right.
one that always gets families.
Right.
And because of his savings, we didn't have to go in the spiral debt. And so the stress level, I mean, marriage is hard enough as it is.
Yeah.
But when you have, when money isn't as big of a problem, then there's less stress.
Yeah.
And
Right.
we all need less stress.
Well, you're sharing such important things, and I hope that our viewing audience, especially young people, are listening to what you're saying. And God can give us that spirit of contentment. God can help us to live within our means. And God can keep before us, not only saving, but you need to be giving, and not just the whole focus on yourself. Your book is divided into at least 2 sections here. I see mindsets. A mindset matters, and you're sharing some of that. But you say, take stock and dream big. Be a good steward for life. Become an intentional spender. Practice contentment. You touched on that a little bit. Be generous.
Yes.
It's important, and you start out life. If you're not really grounded in the Lord, it's kind of how can I be generous? I'm going hand to mouth, and I don't know what's going to happen. How can I save? Really, we didn't save much going in, but you're still saying even with a little bit you can save. You need to be saving, and then choose to trust. Can you share a little bit about become an intentional spender, because I can relate to that. I'm not sure. It took me years to understand intentionally spending, know what I'm spending, where I'm spending it, because I always had this set, we don't got a lot of money, so it just comes in, I got to take care of things there. But you are spending in other places besides the food bill and that kind of thing. What does this mean, intentional spending?
Well, for us, it means spending it, well, first prioritizing what's important for you, not just spending it and not knowing where your money's going. I mean, you can be at the end of the month and you have no money, or, the month is longer than your paycheck. So, that's why we mentioned, budgeting later on in the book. You need to know where the money is going so you can, have a plan to go forward.
Right.
And, find out what's important to you, you have different charities that you might want to support. I like to run, so I'll spend money on running shoes. That's important to me, but I don't blow money on, going out, to fancy meals all the time and stuff like that. We're not saying, be a miser and don't have fun, but be frugal and figure out where you want your dollars to go and, work for you, not the other way around, not, having your money
disappear.
Yeah.
It's like, where did it go? Jimmy, I can remember going to the grocery store and Jim go, "Hun, where does all our money go?" And I'd say, "In the refrigerator and in their mouths." I mean, we're feeding these people. And, that was back in the 80s, and it was like a lot of money.
And you want your kids to see that, invite friends over. We don't want to say, no, we don't have enough money. We always want everyone back at our house. Like our rule at Thanksgiving is always invite someone who doesn't have a place to go. And we've seen it many times, the multiplication of the loaves. Like, where did that come from? And I love that our kids see that. So, you can preach it all you want, but until your kids see it in action. And our kids know that, they saw the house we got. They saw, oh, Mom, I need a new pair of church shoes. Well, ask your guardian angel, and they see them on the porch the next day, or they see the generosity that people in our community. And we're all on the same team. We get to give. We get to share. I always say, like, we must live in the nicest neighborhood in the whole wide world. And we have a great parish. We have a great family. We have so many things in our town that are just generous. We have things called Free Cycle. We have people giving stuff away. And we're all, like I said, we're all in the same team. Community is huge to us. Here, take this bike, I don't need this size. Here, take this skateboard, I don't need this one. Here, take these, soccer cleats, I don't need this size. And we're always swapping and switching. And not only is it helpful to our budget, but it's helpful to our kids to see it's not necessary to run out and get those new cleats. I love that one of my sons was so funny because his cleat, he needed new cleats. And, you have the team, so I just replied back to the team, hey, does anybody have a size 7 pair of cleats? Well, all the moms were so excited to get, oh, these have been in my garage here. And my son was so happy. He's like, you never would have bought me these cleats. And he pranced around the house, showing his big brothers and sisters. And they didn't give him blisters because they were already worn in, and he was so proud.
Beautiful.
And it wasn't like, oh, I'm embarrassed. My mom had to ask, And then that one family was like, oh, and by the way, here, we have this extra bike. And I'm like, okay, here. Like, we share, you share, we're all in this together.
Spirit of giving. We're going to take a break at this point. We're going to hold you over for the next segment. We're speaking to the Fatsingers about their book, Advice from a Debt-Free Family of 16, A Catholic Guide to Spending Less and Living More. We'll be right back. Don't go away.
Welcome back, or you're at home with Jim and Joy, and we are with Sam and Rob Fatsinger, and we are talking a great book that they've written, and we really encourage you that you get it. It's called A Catholic Guide for Spending Less and Living More. Doesn't that sound wonderful?
Yeah,
Don't you want to do that?
I like the pre-heading, though. Advice from a Debt-Free Family of 16. Already,
There
that's
you
like
go.
all of us who
be?
are in debt and
Yeah.
doing this, and it is like a pride thing, but they're saying this is how this is evolved, this is really doable. We were sharing before the break, and we don't have to really go there, but finances and arguments in the home and everything else. Well, if you don't do it right, if you don't do it together, and that's what we could speak about, get together as a couple and talk about what you're bringing in, what's going out, and what you want to do. But I want to speak to you about the word that keeps coming to me is legacy, a legacy. Because, you know, you have all these children. You have how many that are out now?
8 are out of the house
Yeah.
currently, and 6 are at home.
So they're doing things and married out. You didn't have to throw them out, thank God. All right.
Yeah,
Sometimes you got to do that too, I guess.
Yeah, we haven't kicked any out yet.
Okay, so they're out, but this whole idea of being a steward, intentional, knowing what's coming in, what's going out, setting aside money for the work of the Lord, setting aside money to save. Tell us a little bit about your own parents and how they sowed into you. Was that there with you? And then, of course, you're doing that with your kids. So it's not just about you. I mean, this is really discipleship. This is really a way of living.
I love the word legacy, and also you have pride in there. So it's been hard for us to balance that out because I have been so proud of Rob, and then I like to share that legacy. I don't want to sound like conceited or boastful, like, oh, my husband paid off our house, but I wanted to tell people who had told me year after year in private, you know, as I was, you know, pregnant at church or wherever, people were like, oh, I'd love to have another baby, but we can't afford it. Or we'd love to have another baby, but we still have college debt, and the responsible thing to do would be, you know, to wait right now. And so what I want people to know is that because we lived so simply, that getting out of debt was helping us to be open to life. So we gave birth to 12, and we got a phone call one day after I had just had a miscarriage of baby number 13, and it was a pregnancy center, and they said, we just have a mom who needs help, and we need someone to watch her baby for 3 to 6 months while she gets situated. Well, we get this 12-week-old baby, and because I looked to Rob, I was like, you know, how do you feel about this? He's like, of course. Well, you know, maybe he couldn't have said that if we were drowning in debt and we could barely feed the 12 that we had, or that we were being responsible with our money at the time. But he said yes, right away, and that was just the Holy Spirit. Well, we got this little guy in, and our family just bloomed the minute he walked in the door. Our whole town bloomed. I want to cry when the high school kids coming over just to hold this baby. We had a big party for my son, had just turned 21, and you know, we had about 60 college students fighting over who was going to get to hold this baby. It was just a yes, but we couldn't have said that yes if we were struggling with money and barely could make it. And so here we had this little guy. Well, you know, 5 years later, we got to adopt him.
Yes.
And thanks be to God that Rob was financially stable, and we could say yes. And then we could say yes again a couple years later when we've been fostering a little number 14. And we've had him for 5 years. But again, it was because we were frugal and we said yes to God and no to spending that we could do this. And that was what my family's legacy. My mom was always had people over for dinner, you know, always saying yes because she lived simply and would always buy, you know, dented cans and you know, we would say what my mom could make with what was left in the refrigerator. This 4-course meal.
Well, thank you so much for opening up your lives, generation to generation, and this wonderful book. We're going to have to conclude here, but we look forward to sharing more tomorrow. Again, the book is Advice from a Debt-Free Family of 16, a Catholic Guide to Spending Less. You can go to EWTNRC.com. And it really is a way of life, a way of discipleship that leads to freedom and life. God bless you and all of your loved ones. Keep it on EWTN. You're an important part of this family. You're always at home with Jim and Joy. Bye now.